Hello and welcome back to the Domination Challenge. Hello everybody. Right, so, off the back of the last episode, most of the episodes are going to be off the back of each other because that's the type of challenge it is. I want to be able to give you all the information to show you what's actually being done and that there's no foo bars going around. What I am doing at the moment, I am currently in our newly bought field. I'm going to be ploughing this up. I've already mowed it in the last episode. We already got the bales off it. The bales are currently sitting over in the other field. In the other farmyard just over there. So these are currently fermenting. I'm getting myself stuck as per usual. Brilliant. So my plan for the field is to plough it out because we need to start preparing. We've got the sheep in. We need the pigs. So once these are fermented, we'll move them. I'm going to just leave them. I mean, there's no other farmer on here, so that's not really a problem. Anyway, so we need to start preparing for the pigs. One of the things we need is spuds. I know I need to get hold of a harvester. So that one has been a bit of a tricky one to find because I could do the pull along, but there was a little something which I have been looking for. And here it is. As you can see, 30 grand for it, 5 grand for the header, 35 grand in total. You know, it's not a bad looking harvester, to be honest with you. I've used this before in other Let's Plays, even in the No Tractor Challenge that I did beforehand. So, you know, I'm gonna do it. So we do need to get hold of, I think, this pig feeder. Pig feed mix. It needs corn, it needs sunflower, and it needs the spuds. So that's what we're going to be doing. This field is going to be for the spuds. I should imagine I'm going to get a fair amount of crop out of it, to be honest with you. And what I am doing is, there's a field. I'm thinking about, I could get field 12 because I was thinking about that and then putting in corn or sunflower. But what I am thinking, just to get the process going, I might just convert one of the other fields, split it between the middle. Might be a good idea. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm still in the planning stage. In fact, I always say planning. I'm constantly planning, so the plan changes a lot. Just the way it goes. So I also need to get... Yeah, that'll do the job, won't it? Just to plant the spuds. Because, well, I'm not going to pay for... I don't want to pay an exorbitant amount of price, so that's not too bad. I do need to get hold of a planter. Optima 29, there's the Caboto version of it. And then there's the Agro Mash Falcon 3. 15 grand, it's only going to be planting. I mean, there is another one that I could buy, but I haven't got the power yet, so I'm not going to bother with that. I will get it at some point. There we go. I will get it at some point because it's going to be useful. Let's get some seeds. Let's be honest with you, the farm may not be that far away. But hey, you know, I might as well fill it up there. Right, let's get to work, people. Okay. Dropped that off. Now, the plan. The plan that is forever changing and forever going round. No, we have not got enough money for that field now. So really, and I need the money for the harvester anywho. I think I'm going to convert this field, Split it in the middle. Just get enough on one side for corn and sunflower for the other, just for now. Just so I've got a little bit, just to get the process started. Because it's not a bad sized field, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the thought I've got. I mean, there's more fields around, just I haven't got the money. That's the problem. I need to make the money up first. Yeah, I suppose I could make a whole stack of pig food and see if I can sell some of the pig food off. But let's have a little look. Was productions there? So sunflower and corn. Spuds are currently in the process of being planted over down on 82. Sorry, 32. 82. Where'd that come from? But yeah, I got to work at doing that at the moment because it's such a tedious job. And since I'm in the process of I need a few things doing. Yeah, I might just put it around this area. About here, maybe? Around here? Yeah, confused. I'm not sure. Not sure. I suppose if I just get on with it, and then I'll work it out from there. Right, so I need this again. Let's see what we got here. Planter, just a basic planter. It's gonna do the job. I mean, don't want anything too massive around here in a minute. There is once I've got a more powerful tractor, I will be at this blinking building. Once I've got a more powerful tractor, I will be aiming to get a more powerful planter / seeder. There's a 9 meter one that I've got about. Let's check these, they're fine. 9 meter one I've got in here, which I do want to use. So I don't want to plough too far out because I've got the mod that allows me to create fields with a cultivator. So yeah, I want to be able to give plenty of space. I mean, I'm going to make this look a little pretty, I think. Oh. But I want to give a little bit of space so we can pick up the bales still. In fact, I think I went a bit too far over there. A little bit too far near the sheep pen. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make the outline first, see what it's like, if that makes sense with the outline, how big it is, and then, this will basically be the split. See what I mean? I mean, at the moment, this tractor shouldn't have a single problem with this this cultivator. 100 horsepower in the tractor, cultivator needs 30, and it's struggling. It's the terrain on the map, I think, more than anything. So, round. I do like a nice round field, because where I come from, there is no square fields. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's easier for the workers. on in-game. But there is no square fields. It's pretty much unheard of. So, a nice rounded. This is what you usually see. That nice rounded one. Yeah, I think I did go a bit far over. I might just landscaping tool. I might just trim it. That's not going to be far enough room for something to get through to get to those bales, is it? Crop destruction's off. I rarely play with crop destruction on, to be honest with you. I just want that breathing space, you know. In game, you're going to very, very rarely not accidentally go on the crop, you know. I suppose in real life it'd be the same thing, I suppose, but let's drop that down. Outline done for one. That should be big enough. It's just for a start. I mean, what I might end up doing, once we've got another field available, is turn that into a cornfield and then turn this one into some whatever, you know, just get up the more. I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to need of each product for that mixer. I'm running blind with it. I've never used it before, so you know, stopped working. Okay. Fill that up and send that off again in a minute. Tank is empty. So, it's all good. It's all good. No, sorry. Not sure. We'll see. I'm just looking at the space at the minute and how far it is between. Refill. I'd rather get this thing going because this job, it's only a small field. This may be a small field, but I can tell you now, you can only go, I think it's about 2 miles an hour, 2-3 miles an hour, and I'm going with that at the moment, so workers should be back off and running. Let's get you in position. Of course, this job I have to do myself, because, yeah. Then I'm going to need to fertilise this, lime it. Biggest thing, I do like that muck spreader I'm using. Only problem is it's a little difficult with spreading the muck because you're doing it on the side, and as you're doing it on the side, you can't always do it as evenly as, you know, from the back up and down, which bit of a pain. So I might have to rethink that strategy. But it's good for what it's doing. You know. It's going to take a bit of time, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it done before I bring out something else. I don't know. Take a while. It's looking good, I think. Yeah, I think it's just enough space. just a strip. That took a while. Yeah, so there should be enough space, just like I said, just to get started. And the only reason why I'm splitting the field up is to get some corn and some sunflower in the ground at the same time. Once it's in the ground, and then we can get because we haven't got an extra field, we can then get the machine in, start making the pig food, stockpile the pig food, and then should be all good when the pigs come. So that's not far off. I need, we're gonna have two pig enclosures that we've got to fill. One here, and one when I eventually buy it down at the main farm. So yeah, let's get that. Oop, bonk. So I am wondering whether I can use make sure. There. I am wondering if I can use bales. I'm hoping I can use bales. I don't have to shred them. But if I do have to shred them, then I'll just shred them. But yeah, so they need lime. Let's get the limer on it. This ain't going to take long. This is going to be pretty quick. I think I've got a little bit of lime left. So yeah. Hook you up. Liming done. Potato planting done. And now we're planting in the corn first, just in this one. And so I hope, the problem is, like I said, I don't know what the ratio is going to be like. So this could go horribly wrong. If it does, you've got it on camera anyway. When I plant it down and go, oh, you need this and that, this, that. Oh, God. I suppose I should just pop the mod into my test map, because I do have a test map, and check it first. But yeah, at the moment I ain't really got time for that. Finding spots that I can at the moment to do what I need to. Let's get the landscaping tool out. I don't want to plant seeds in a spot which I might be landscaping over. Let's see. I want enough room to get through. Ain't that big enough? I know I could have done that before I put the lime down. I suppose saved a little bit of lime. I'll do. We'll just make this a little bit of a courtyard. I do want to put greenhouses down at some point as well. So I need to find a spot for greenhouse. In fact, I could leave that spot just there. On the right for greenhouses. A greenhouse. Decisions. I definitely want to put bees in at some point, because they're just a good little bit of something different, Quite like work with the bees. Mind you, technically you don't work with them, you just, I do miss that mod. There was a mod where you, on FS19, which had beekeeping on it, where you actually had to manually do it. Buy the honeycombs and all that, I'll put it in. I missed that mod, because I used that on Greenwich for the last series I did for FS19. Right, that should be good. Right, I think though from here, we're going to end the episode, because I think, I'm just conscious on the time. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to see you in the next episode. In the next one, we're going to be cracking on, getting on with some more work, and hopefully pushing towards the goal. So until next time, take care, big love to you all, and God bless you.